Good morning. This spring 2011 commencement ceremony begins with the entrance of the candidates for graduation from the schools of Business and Computer Technologies, Hospitality, and Transportation Technology from the Pennsylvania College of Technology. Please join me in welcoming the candidates for graduation. Gentlemen and candidates, entering next are the Pennsylvania College of Technology faculty and administration, led by the school deans. The platform party will complete the processional. Please rise, if you are able, for the national anthem to be performed by Leah Nason. Leah is the daughter of faculty member Brad Nason. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Please be seated. Seated in the auditorium today are family and friends who in many different ways supported these candidates to reach the goal represented by this ceremony. On the platform are the college faculty and staff who have motivated, encouraged, and inspired these students as they completed their coursework and their college experience. And before us are the candidates for graduation who have become good friends, mentors, colleagues, developing relationships that will serve them well as they move into the future together. We join then as members of an extended support network to celebrate our involvement with these candidates and to witness their accomplishment. That celebration now begins. Presiding over the May commencement ceremony is the President of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, Dr. Davie Jane Gilmore.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the beautiful Community Arts Center. It is fitting that we are here today for the commencement ceremony for the class of 2011. Today, you become part of a proud legacy. For nearly 100 years, this institution has prepared men and women to thrive in a changing world. They've entered the workforce and they've advanced into positions that have influenced the future of the world as we know it. As we celebrate your commencement today, we look forward to the contributions that you will make in the days to come. This is truly a ceremony that honors the past, the present, and the future. We appreciate the effort that you put forth in order to reach this milestone, and I ask you to please make sure that you find time today to gratefully acknowledge the support you have received from your family, your friends, your faculty, and your staff mentors. Today is an important day for all of us, and I hope it's a day you will remember forever.
Now I would like to introduce Mr. Elliot Strickland, Interim Chief Student Affairs Officer.
Chairman Dunham, President Gilmore, distinguished faculty and staff, parents and guests, and most importantly, graduates. It is my honor to introduce your Spring 2011 Student Commencement Speaker, Sarah Schott. Now, I've known Sarah for most of her college career at Penn College, and I could not think of a better person to represent her graduating class. In all my years here, I'm not sure that I've met another student who has squeezed out every opportunity for experience, involvement, and leadership like Sarah has done. What sets her apart from many student leaders is the selfless way in which she approaches her opportunities to serve her fellow students. She doesn't always take on the leadership roles with the highest profile, but rather those leadership roles that have the biggest impact to improve the student life on our campus. Sarah has served as a resident assistant, and this final year, she was hand-selected to serve as the first senior RA for Dolphin Hall, with a special focus on helping freshman students succeed in their first year of college. Sarah has given up her last 3 summers working as a Summer Connections Link, and this summer will remain on campus for 3 more months to lead the program as our lead link, assisting in that summer orientation program. Sarah has served on the College Judicial Council, a critical but very difficult role in which students uphold the tenets of our campus and community expectations. And in one of her most impactful roles, Sarah has served for the last 2 years as the Dining Services Liaison. She was the voice of all of you in working with dining services on our campus. And she was an active member of the Student Government Association. But her contributions have extended beyond the campus boundaries. For the last 2 years, Sarah has taken her spring break to travel with the college's alternative spring break to Miami, Florida, and Marion, South Carolina to work with Habitat for Humanity. And her contributions have not gone unnoticed. She was inducted into the National Residence Hall Honorary. She was selected as an Awesome Women's Exemplar. And Thursday night, she was one of only 15 students awarded a Penn College Award for leadership and service to the college. Today, Sarah will graduate with a bachelor's degree in information technology, web and application concentration, and a minor in business administration. The college experience gives students amazing opportunities both inside and outside of the college. Sarah is one of those rare individuals who may well have given more to Penn College than we have given to her. Please help me welcome your 2011 student commencement speaker, Sarah Schott.
Good morning, and thank you, Mr. Strickland, for that warm introduction. I'd like to take a moment to thank Dr. Gilmore, Penn College faculty, administrators, and fellow graduates for giving me the honor to speak to you this morning. And with great sincere to my parents and my brother Mike and for my family for all the sacrifices you have made for me and everything you have taught me, and especially to God who has helped me get through everything. I would also like to mention a good friend and a fellow RA, Tracy Garris, who I know is looking down smiling at all of us. 4 years ago, when I came to Penn College, I knew no one, but now I feel like I've become part of a community, not only part of a community, but part of a family. It is a difficult decision when applying to colleges. You wonder which one is the right one. Well, I knew from the moment that I walked into my dorm room in York Hall that this is the place where I wanted to be. I've always felt that I've been a name, not a number here at Penn College. The faculty was always there when I needed questions answered and was willing to go out of their way to help me. Working on campus and being a resident assistant and being involved in residence life has given me advantages, not only learning a lot about the campus, but also the wide range of opportunities it has to offer. Class of 2011, we have faced many challenges along the way. I know that everyone in this audience today has made at least one mistake in his or her lifetime. I've always been taught that as long as you learn from your mistakes, that is what really counts. If we learn from our mistakes, they will only make us stronger. We've made many friends, we've supported each other along the way. We've made many memories that will last a lifetime. Whether it was late-night study groups for Management 403 or advertising with Dr. Luke, long nights at Kimball's or roommate pranks, and most importantly, we all learned how to do our own clothes. I will never forget all the good times I've had on alternative spring break with Ashley, Adam, and Lindsay, and going to web bingo or getting pied in the face for a great cause. Whether you've been at Penn College for 2, 4, or 6 years, today closes one of the most memorable chapters in your lives. I hope that each of yours ending is happily ever after. It truly is a bittersweet ending for me. We've worked hard and have reason to be proud of ourselves. Remember, the degrees we receive today are only tools to help us succeed. The success is up to you. On behalf of myself, my fellow classmates, a thank you to our family and friends for all the love and support. Without your help, it would not be possible for us sitting here today. And a special thanks to Matt Health for always being there when I needed emotional support, and Amy Ling for being an awesome supervisor. One of my favorite quotes by Doris Roberts is, "Believe in what you do, don't hurt anyone, know what you're about, keep learning, don't shut down, don't give up, don't give in, and don't settle. Find what you like and do it." Now give yourselves a round of applause. We've made it. Thank you and good luck, and congratulations to the class of 2011.
The Alumni Achievement Award is presented to an individual graduated from the college within the last 10 years and has demonstrated the importance of a Penn College education through noteworthy professional accomplishments or dedicated volunteer service. This year's Alumni Achievement Award recipient is Anthony Picari, a member of the class of 2008. Just 3 years ago, Anthony, who is a Philadelphia native, graduated with a bachelor's degree in automotive technology management. He was hired by Infiniti as a dealer parts and service manager in Somerset, New Jersey. He quickly demonstrated the value of his degree by using his education to improve service at the dealerships in his region, ultimately helping dealers survive in the toughest economic period in the history of the automotive industry. Anthony is now a fixed operations manager for the Infiniti division of Nissan North America, and he oversees 14 dealerships in the Northeast. Anthony is a strong advocate for Penn College with Nissan North America. He has recommended our graduates for positions within the company. He worked with Nissan Infinity's technical training office to secure donations of 3 vehicles for instructional use in the School of Transportation Technology. He also serves on our program advisory committee. He finds time for a bit of fun as well. He participates annually in the Lance Armstrong Live Strong event in Philadelphia. He loves paintball, golf, camping, skiing, snowboarding, the Eagles, and his fiancée, and I should note, not in that order. Anthony credits his success to his professors and his overall Penn College education and experience. He said, and I quote, "The lessons, teachings, and experiences that I encountered while I attended Penn College are the exact things that allowed me to even be noticed by Nissan, to obtain an interview, and eventually begin my work." It is my honor to introduce the recipient of the 2011 Alumni Achievement Award, Anthony Piccari.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gilmore, for that very warm welcome. The not in that particular order comment was particularly interesting. First, I would like to take this opportunity to thank everybody for this award. I feel incredibly privileged to receive this award, and truly it is an honor to give back to the college that has given so much to me over the years. As Dr. Gilmore said, I am very, very confident that without the teachings, experiences, professors, and the time I share with all of those things here at Penn College, that I would not be where I am today. So it is with great thanks to all of those things mentioned above that I accept this award today. To my family that is here today with me, without your love and support, I would be nothing. Thank you very much for being here. And finally, to the graduates of 2011, a huge, hefty congratulations is in order. This marks a huge step in your life, so wear it proudly. What else can I say other than work hard, work diligently, and make your own opportunities? Thank you very much.
Teaching is the heart of Penn College, and we place a high value on the teaching and learning process. In recognizing teaching excellence, we demonstrate the best at Penn College. As we celebrate the fine work that takes place in our classrooms and laboratories, we confirm our mission. The Distinguished Teaching Awards are presented each May at commencement to full-time faculty members who have been nominated by their students and their colleagues for excellence in instructional performance. Since 1982, 87 Distinguished Teaching Awards have been presented. Today, we have the pleasure of making these awards. I am pleased to provide some excerpts from the nominators for the honoree. His enthusiasm for his discipline carries over to every educational opportunity. He is the champion behind many of his students' professional success. His door is always open to the needs of students, and he bridges theory with practical hands-on learning. In 2011, the 2011 Excellence in Teaching Award is presented to Mike Ditchfield, instructor in Hospitality Management and Culinary Arts. Don't forget this note when you get back.
Okay, thank you. My students will have a hard time believing this. I'm speechless. This is truly an honor. I just received a pin for 15 years here, and I honestly can say I've loved every minute of it. And I learned early on that it's all about the students, and if you keep the students first, you know, you can't go wrong. So with all that said, I truly appreciate this, and this is an honor that I'll always cherish. It means an awful lot to me. Thank you.
You can tell these are surprises. And now we have a second member of the faculty to honor this morning. and I'd like to share some comments from the nomination. He seems to always be there if you have a question. He encouraged me to be the best student I could ever be, and he carries all the traits that you would find in an exceptional instructor. The 2011 Excellence in Teaching Award is presented to Christopher Holly, Assistant Professor in Automotive Technology.
This room is much larger. It's much smaller when I sit over there. I'm very honored for this award. I'd like to thank the committee members that deemed I was a recipient for this award. I'd like to thank the deans of the department, Dean Williamson, Dean Wallace, for providing direction in our program. I'd like to thank our administrative assistant, Donna Colley. She actually runs the department. She's the one that's the go-to person. I'd like to thank my colleagues that I work with, and I'm fortunate enough today to have my parents in attendance. They came up from Georgia, and I'm proud to be up here. I'm glad for everything you guys have done for me. And I thank everyone, graduates, congratulations, good luck. Everybody enjoy the rest of the ceremony. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as many of you know, the legal corporate body of the Pennsylvania College of Technology is its board of directors. This is the body that, by our charter, is given final responsibility for the governance, welfare, and all other interests pertaining to the college. Though some responsibilities are delegated, ultimate authority rests with the board. At this time, I would like to call upon Dr. Robert Dunham, chairman of the board of directors, to authorize the conferring of degrees at this ceremony.
Thank you, Provost Starkey. President Gilmore, members of the faculty, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, the class of 2011. The degrees being awarded here today have come from your hard work, from the wisdom and guidance of the faculty, and the strong support of members of the family and friends. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I congratulate you and wish you the best for the future. And to those families and friends and faculty members who've supported you, we extend to you our thanks. And now I turn to my official duty. President Gilmore, by virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Directors of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, I authorize you on behalf of the board to confer on each of these candidates the degree earned as certified by the appropriate dean.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree please rise? Dr. Gilmore, upon recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to inform you that these men and women have satisfactorily completed the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, I do hereby confer upon you the Bachelor of Science degrees that you have earned, with all of the rights and privileges, and with congratulations from the administration and the faculty. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for all associate degrees and certificates please rise? Dr. Gilmore, upon recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to inform you that these men and women have satisfactorily completed the requirements for their respective associate degrees and certificates.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, I do hereby confer upon you the associate degrees and certificates that you have earned, with all of their rights and privileges. And I offer our congratulations on behalf of the Board of Directors, the administration, and the faculty. Congratulations. Would the baccalaureate graduates also please stand? And Sarah, would you join me? Everybody stands up this time. We had this trouble yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, you entered this theater not too long ago as candidates for your respective degrees. Just moments ago, you had those degrees conferred upon you. As a symbol of your entry into the educated world of women and men, I'm going to ask you to join me as I turn the tassel of your class representative. This will symbolize to the world that you are in fact now a graduate of the Pennsylvania College of Technology. You may be seated. As individuals and institutions, we pass through clear stages of development, points in time where we grow into new roles and new responsibilities. This ceremony is a transition event for everyone. Today, we will recognize individuals with academic honors. Outstanding academic achievement will be recognized for all students. The gold, silver, or white cords that they wear during the ceremony, white for honors, silver for high honors, and gold for highest honors, can identify these students. In addition, we are proud to recognize graduates who are members of Phi Theta Kappa. Their gold stoles and gold tassels can identify them for you. We will also recognize proudly the graduates of the Alpha Chi Honor Society, and their white stoles will identify them. We would also now like to recognize our veterans, and for the first time this year, they will be identified by red, white, and blue cords. Would those veterans who are graduating please rise? At Penn College, we are very proud of our veterans, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about them. Among the veteran students attending Penn College, we have 3 that have earned a Purple Heart. We have 5 that have earned a Bronze Star. We have 76 who have earned an Iraq Service Medal, and 17 who have earned an Afghanistan Service Medal. We're very proud of our veterans. Congratulations. You may be seated. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to honor the memory of a young woman who's not here to celebrate her commencement with us this weekend. Tracy A. Garris was a student in our dental hygiene program when she died in a traffic accident last summer. Tracy was a very active Penn College student who has served both as a resident assistant and student ambassador. Her death touched many students. Faculty and staff were deeply moved. Tracy was an inspiration during her short life, and her death inspired Penn College friends to remember her in a very special way. The students led the charge to establish a Tracy A. Garris Memorial Scholarship. The commitment shown by the student body, vigorously raising funds to fund the scholarship, was truly remarkable. Frankly, I was in awe. I cannot remember ever seeing a group of students come together for a common purpose to honor their own. I was very moved by the leadership of Adam Yoder and Greg Miller and the countless other students who made it their goal. Those students, by the end of this academic year, in fact by April, had raised $35,823 to endow fully that scholarship in 1 year. We say congratulations to the efforts of those students. We think this is an appropriate way to honor a young woman who left a lasting legacy on our campus. The Tracy A. Garris Memorial Scholarship will be granted annually to a dental hygiene student who is an active leader on campus. We believe Tracy would have wanted it that way. In an earlier ceremony this weekend, members of her family accepted a diploma on behalf of the young woman who meant so much to the class of 2011 and to everyone at Penn College. We continue with today's ceremony now, and Tracy will live on in our hearts. At this time, Carolyn Strickland, the Assistant Vice President for Academic Services, and the school representatives will present the candidates. Now, we know this is a really special time for everyone, and you want to capture the moments on film or digital. Either. We simply ask that you leave the area right in front of the photographer open so he can do his work. Otherwise, you're welcome to come down front and take pictures. And our celebration now begins.
President Gilmore, I present to you the graduates of the associate degree as well as the bachelor's degree in accounting within the School of Business and Computer Technologies.
Kelly D. Anderson. Richard L. Schnelly. Lenny K. Yoder. Asia Marie Banghart. Shane Ryan Burridge. Chad Chervinsky. John Thomas Ettinger II. David M. Freezer. Jennifer M. Hartley. Shannon Louise Killian. Adam Michael Starr. Kylie Nicole Waslowski. Joshua David Wilson.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Information Technology, Network Administration emphasis, Network Specialist concentration, Network Technology emphasis, Information Assurance and Security concentration, Information Technology Security Specialist concentration, Technical Support Technology emphasis, Web and Development, Application Development, Web Application Technology emphasis within the School of Business and Computer Technologies.
Stephen M. Collins. Stephen R. Bradley. Daniel R. Platts. Robert T. Suloff. Patrick L. Holmes. Andrew R. Major. Jason D. Smith. Robert E. Moore III. Nathan Michael Barger. Chad R. Bromer. Mark A. Cuter. Matthew O. DeAngelis. Gregory Andrew DeShong. Patrick Martin Godfrey. Richard W. Klein. Ryan Michael Crum. Brittany Lynn Lambert. Corey M. Lutz. Richard M. Maas. Frank William Mize, Jr. Kevin Clark Metzger.
Yes.
Nicholas Paul Sigenfuse. Shane C. Small. Andrew Lewis Torres. Jeremy J. White. Jesse A. Winkler. Jeffrey Luke Eschenauer. Victoria Rose Ann Good. Jeffrey R. Marr. Robert A. Miller. Elise Marie Poswatowski.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of the associate and bachelor degree paralegal programs from the School of Business and Computer Technologies.
Carlin Renee Farley. Shannon Lee Hine. Melissa S. Keller. William Parker McCormick, Jr. Samantha Jean Schaefer. Amy Lynn Snyder. Allison Marie Chappell. Sarah Beth Moist.
Dr. Gilmore, I present to you the graduates of Business Administration concentrations in banking and finance, human resource management, management, marketing, small business and entrepreneurship, technology management, business management, and health information coding specialist, health information technology, office information technology with specialties in the medical office information emphasis, the specialized office information emphasis, all within the School of Business and Computer Technologies.
John C. Carlson. John Raymond Lamonsky. Cecily Jo Newhart. Ryan Dustin Reed. Michael David Shear. Ryan J. Thomas. Jamie R. Ackerman. Andrew Scott Bailey.
Yep, Dietrich.
Zachary Aaron Dietrich. Trey B. Judy. Amanda S. Caldwell. Meredith S. Farr. Megan Elizabeth Hahn. Michael P. Moyer. Ricky G. Tedesco II. Brandon J. Close. Scott Michael Elliker. Benjamin G. Fink. Kelly J. Euland. Paul G. Hauk. Ryan Jeffrey Levesque. Jason E. Rindy. Erica K. Bruner. Amy Sue Dibble. Twee Tin T. Tran.
I got my card. It's Matthew E. Arvin.
Matthew E. Arvin.
Yep.
Matthew E. Arvin. Jeffrey James Faraday. David Aaron Florist. Sean Patrick Ford. Timothy Eric Funk. Eric I. Hunter. Robert D. Kemmer. David Martin Lazarus. Thomas Daniel Miller. Angel L. Padillo III. Shay Oliver Riley. Brent Nicholas Renninger. Christopher James Scaturo. Brian Russell Sawadsky. Nicholas A. Spadea.
Zerby? Yes, ma'am.
Donald R. Zerby. Sarah Jane Demchak. Linda Jean Dibble. Jennifer Lynn Dickey. Sarah Rose Hepler. Kelly Arlene Junga. Deborah Ann Kendrick. Katina K. Lewis. Chelsea Ray M. Osborne. Catherine Jane Sassaman. Keith R. Syrier. Lindsay R. Derrick. Kim Marie Pepperman. Elisa J. Saboski. Jennifer Elaine Noggle. Kelsey A. Coppersmith. Mindy M. King.
President Gilmore, I proudly present the graduates of Culinary Arts and Systems, Culinary Arts Technology, Baking and Pastry Arts, Hospitality Management within the School of Hospitality.
Amanda Kelsey Engstadt. Alexandra L. Ekholm. Amy Nicole Elliker. Cheryl L. Mack. Terry Ann Smith. Katrina Marie Snellgrove. Tiana Souls Ainer. Megan Lynn Gordon. Michelle Dion Meerwald. Nicholas A. Aruta. James Kyle Hangeris. Lauren Kathleen Harris. Jared Benjamin Hook. Brittany Erica Davis. Lisa Greenberg. Christopher John Harris. David Claire Hausman. Kayla Marie Keever.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Automotive Service Technician, Automotive Technology, Automotive Technology Ford Asset, Automotive Technology Management, Automotive Technology Distance, and Automotive Technology Honda Pact within the School of Transportation Technology.
Richard L. Kramer, Jr. Eric Thomas Neff. Andrew Scott Orr. Michael J. Philippi. Nicole Renee Russo. Andrew P. Schatz. Daniel L. Best. Joseph A. Carnicella. Benjamin J. Gallagher. Jonathan Elmer Haft. William Robert Haft. James J. Mickle. Michael J. Scatina. Aaron Brandon Smith. Colby Mark Tuff. Shane W. Whitehead. James Francis Coffey IV. Shane Wesley Courtney.
Harrison check. Harrison check. Harrison check.
Benjamin J. Harrisomchek. Joshua D. Hendershot.
Himmelfarb, it's pronounced. Himmelfarb. Yes, ma'am.
Bradley Richard Himmelfarb. Christopher Lee Holland. Nicholas Andrew Lease. Jared Palco. Justin Austin Rollins. Eric Grant Rupp. Frank J. Sergi. Daniel John Titterton. Brian Barton. Brenton Paul Davis. Eamon M. Devaney. David M. Diaz. Andrew S. Hoffman. Justin M. Kershaw.
Yep.
Dustin Francis LaMonica. Brandon Lane Mace. Matthew William Messina.
Yep.
Zachary Robert Rainier. Adam Mark Sands. Gregory John Soliak. Eric D. Tosher. Kevin Patrick Wiley. Brian Charles Schaefer.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Aviation Maintenance Technology Bachelor, Aviation Technology, Aviation Maintenance Technician within the School of Transportation Technology.
Samuel Garrett Patrick. Scott Henry Sakos. Linda Kathleen Van Dusen. Matthew D. Benner. Matthew John Cara. Clifford Thomas Early III. Michael David Ferrolo. Michael Peter Hage. Jeremy J. Hahn. Christopher Ray Heller. Thomas Edmund Jacob III. Heath Aiden Johnson.
Alonso.
Alonso?
Alonso.
Alonso?
Marshinsky, yes.
Alonso Lee Marshinsky.
Timothy Ozamak.
Timothy J. Ozamak.
Tim Pappert.
Timothy Andrew Pappert, Jr. Justin Anthony Quotamine.
Dedinger, yes.
Jeremy E. Dedinger.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Collision Repair Technology within the School of Transportation Technology.
Kyle M. Flows. Joel Edward Gregory.
Alexa. Yep.
Anthony Albert Alexa. William J. Olson.
Stephen Peter Schwartz.
Did you say Peter?
Yep.
Stephen Peter Schwartz. David Craig Skiles.
Yep.
Glenn Francis Sutter. Peter C. Talbert. And Sarah Rebecca Schott.
Your connection to Penn College doesn't end today. As graduates, you're now members of the Penn College Alumni Association, and that's the link between you and your alma mater. I encourage you to keep in touch with the Alumni Relations Office. You're going to hear from them monthly via their e-news updates, as well as, of course, on Facebook. I look forward to welcoming you back to campus, to future alumni events, and most importantly, for us hearing about your incredible success. Now, I know that you're ready to go, but I have the opportunity to represent the very talented faculty behind me and staff who have spent so much of the last few years working with you to get to this point. So I'm going to just talk for the next 2 minutes to just the graduates. You did well today. You turned the tassel and you walked across the stage and you made your family and friends smile. This is another page in your scrapbook of life. You've done a good job not only here today in this ceremony, but over the last several years. Now you've earned your degree. Good job, well done. Today you hear lots of applause, and I hope the excitement and the energy, the buzz of today, at least lingers for a celebration throughout the weekend. However, we all know that the days where we get applause are pretty rare for most people. When nobody's clapping and nobody is taking photos for the next scrapbook page of your life, how are you going to know you've done a good job? When there's no test to study for, no grades to earn, what will the measure be for you to determine your success? What is a good job anyway? Often when we ask why people go to college, they say, I want to get a good job. What does it mean to you? Each of us has to define that for ourselves. Success means different things to different people. There's really no right way to define it. But I would suggest to you today in our world that doing a good job means giving you a sense of pride, purpose, and a connection to the world around you. A good job is one where you will be able to use your talents and energies, your knowledge and your skills to make life better, not only for yourself, but perhaps more importantly for others. You see, doing a good job generally means doing something good for someone else. There's no doubt you'll enjoy a paycheck, but your real sense of accomplishment will come from knowing you're making a difference in someone else's life. The voice of wisdom known as Anonymous states it very simply. To the world, you just may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. What you do and what you share with others, including your Penn College family, is how you're going to make a difference. You need to make the most of every opportunity to do a good job. I'm not sure that you realize that today you've joined a minority population in the world today. Less than 7% of the people in the world have a college degree. In the United States, where we have more access to higher education than anywhere else, only 28% of the population have earned a college degree. You need to take a minute and let that fact sink in a little. You may not have realized it until right now, but you're a very privileged group of people. You've done something that millions dream about. You've earned your degree, and you did so with the help of your faculty, your staff, your friends, your colleagues. You sacrificed, and tomorrow's a new chapter. It's now your responsibility to put your degree to work and do a good job in the world. It's important that you start to accomplish what you were only dreaming of a few years ago. The author Maya Angelou said, "Nothing will work unless you do." I often think of that statement when I hear people worrying and complaining about the state of our world today. It's not perfect. There's lots to be done. But the quote, "Nothing will work unless you do," seems really appropriate. We know that people can fall on hard times. We know that people can experience a downfall. But throughout my life, I have come to believe that those who are willing to face the challenges, those were the ones whose lives will prevail. Their hard times will turn around because they have persisted. Nothing will work unless you do. Many of you have a great job. You're going to do a good job because you're going to make up your mind to do just that. You will be ready when a new opportunity presents itself. The ancient philosopher Lao Tzu said, "When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be." I would ask you to remember that when you face moments when it seems too hard or too difficult. You're going to remember mornings when you did not want to get out of bed, you did not want to go to class. Teachers were too tough, papers were too difficult, and project partners who failed to do their part. You had many excuses you could have used, but you didn't give up or you wouldn't be sitting here today. You will be amazed what you can become. With each action you take, you'll write your own life story. You make it a life you want to remember, and a life others want to remember as well. I encourage you to do it for yourself, do it for your family and friends, do it for the lives lost, like that of your classmate, Tracy Garris. Do it for all the people in the world who will never have a chance to earn a college degree. Do a good job, and you will always have good fortune. You will always know that you have done a good job. So I offer my congratulations to the class of 2011, our new Penn College alumni. Now go out into the world and make us proud.
I invite those who are able to stand. Gentlemen, remove your caps, and everyone to join in the singing of the Penn College alma mater. The words are found on page 2 of your program. You got a memo? You want to read off of that? Okay.
Do you?
Not yet. This is only my second time.
Nestled in our mountains fair, on the Susquehanna, stands our beacon shining through, alma mater gray and blue. As the years continue on, we will sing this song of praise, and forever treasure our proud Penn College days, our proud Penn College days.
Thank you. Please be seated. Please be seated and remain seated until the platform party has recessed.
I'll leave my book here.
We ask that the audience remain seated while the graduates exit next. The ushers will conduct your recessional, and we ask that you continue all the way to the street outside so that you'll be better able to connect with your family and friends. Best wishes. Congratulations.